Hello, Mrs. McFadder. I'm Ed Burnett.
Hi, Mr. Burnett. Hi. I've been waiting for you. Where have you been?
Please.
I need to talk to you. I really need to talk to you. I have no idea what's going on in my case. What's going to happen? I went to court once, but I haven't seen you since, and I just don't know what's going to happen.
Do you know what your case is all about?
I don't know what. I just got arrested. I didn't do anything. Okay. I certainly didn't kill those people.
Okay. Okay, you have been charged with aggravated arson, and that is that there was a fire started, that you started.
What do they mean aggravated arson? I wasn't mad when the fire started.
Well, it was aggravated because 2 people died.
Well, I
guess
that is aggravating.
And the fact that they are charging that you intentionally set the fire.
I did not. No, that's wrong. You got to tell them that's wrong. Can we call the prosecutor right now and tell them that's wrong? I did not do that.
Okay, there'll come.
I've started writing a letter to the judge.
Okay, we'll talk about communicating with the judge, and we'll talk about communicating with the prosecutor.
I am so scared. I've never been in something like this before. I am so scared.
Well, I have had some talks with the prosecutor, and what
did he say? Is he going to drop the case?
No, but he has offered that for a plea of guilty, that he will take the death penalty off the table. And
death penalty? Guilty? Plea?
Yes.
I just got arrested 3 weeks ago. I mean,
I want to tell you that
what's this about?
The law requires me to advise you of any plea offer that comes from the prosecution.
And yeah, that's good. I appreciate that. But plea offer, I ain't about no plea offer yet. I mean, come on.
Well, that's your decision to make. I present it to you, and at any time we can discuss whether or not it's in your best interest to do that.
Well, what's going to happen in the case? What do they have against me? What's the evidence? Because aren't they supposed to have evidence?
Yes, and a lot of the evidence that they have, I don't have yet. I have filed what's called a motion for discovery. That means
they haven't told you what the evidence is?
No.
They are railroading me.
But before we go to trial, we will have all the evidence that they will be able to use at trial.
Okay. So we will go to trial.
That's a decision that's up to you. You control that decision.
How can I make that decision? I don't know what the evidence is.
Well, before you have to make that decision, you will know what all the evidence is.
So it sounds to me like you're kind of telling me to just wait, just hold on. It'll all be okay in the end.
Well, I don't know how it will be in the end. I don't know whether or not you'll decide to go to trial or to take a plea. But what I'm telling you is that we'll have a chance to talk about the evidence, go over the evidence, and then you'll be able to make a decision as to what direction you want to go in.
But what's going to happen the next time we go to court then? Well,
the next time we go to court will be motions. And I want to tell you,
what's that?
Motions are things that I do in court to try to get the government to turn over what it has, to simplify what it has, and to keep certain things from coming into evidence that we don't believe is reliable.
So you're going to take care of that?
I'm going to take care of that, but I want to keep you informed of what we're doing.
Okay.
Because there are going to be some times when you're going to have to make some decisions. And one of the decisions is whether or not to accept a plea. Because right now, this is... Please
me. I can't plead right now. I mean, I don't know nothing about this. How can I plead?
I just want to make you aware of the fact that this is a death penalty case.
Oh, God. You keep saying death penalty. You are scaring me.
Well, I don't mean to scare you in one sense, but I do want you to realize the seriousness and the reason why I have to communicate with you about a lot of things that go on.
You know I have 3 children, right?
Yes.
Who's going to take care of my kids? I mean, I don't know where they are right now.
Well, I will do my best to try to...
Did you call my grandmother?
No, I didn't.
Did you call my aunt? Remember, she was at court that first day.
Yeah, I did get a chance to meet her, but I haven't called her.
Can you find out what's happening with my family? That's important to me. I did not do this, and I need to know. I can't take it in here. You know, have you ever been in here? It's bad.
I visited here.
Well, maybe they need
and
to
that's
have you
and that's enough.
They need to have you lawyers stay here a couple of days because it is terrible in here. It really is.
So how are you holding up?
Not well. Not well. I'm going to need to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist or something because I am not holding up well. Every night there's screaming and people are just screaming. You can't rest and you never know when someone is going to come and hurt you. And then you got to think about your family, what they're doing and how things are. I don't know where my kids are.
Okay.
Can you get me out? I want to get out. People get bail. I heard of that. Get me out. I'll come to court.
Ms. McFadder, this is a death penalty case, and the chances of you getting a bond, first of all, because we're no bond right now, your chances of getting a bond are very small, and getting a bond that you will be able to afford, based on what your relatives have told me, is going to be unlikely.
Can you just try? Can you ask?
Certainly, we can ask, but I don't want you to get your hopes up.
You don't sound like you're in my corner.